Shall we get started?
Sure.
Okay, let's open the meeting at, looks like 9:34, 33.
Okay. Yeah,
33. Yep.
First thing on the agenda, of course, are minutes from the meetings last month, November 10th. Any comments, corrections on the additions on the November 10th open meeting?
no,
I didn't see anything.
Okay with it.
they look beautiful.
I
Oh,
think so
thank you.
too. Keep everybody happy. Okay, can I hear a motion that we accept the minutes?
So moved that we accept the minutes.
Second.
Everybody
Aye.
agree?
Aye.
Okay, and what about the minutes on the executive session?
I had a little difference in total, but it may be, might not have the right data, but I had
Wait.
like for the,
Nellie.
Okay, just for the total, I just wanted to be sure we didn't say any names or anything while we're discussing
yeah,
minutes.
just it was, I had 34:45 for the total.
Okay, let me look at
And
my.
And, some numbers changed. Did you do it with Lucy's second set of figures?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
They
not
do-
su- I
they
did
do
it.
change from what I originally submitted our meeting. They do change, and this month
Yeah.
they particularly changed. So,
Okay. Well, I think I'm not too worried about it. I just noticed I had a difference, but I think it may have been based on the old figures or something.
yeah,
Oh.
original figures.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't add them up, but,
I will take another look.
well, yes, sure. But
Hang on, I gotta shut off that alarm. So hang on.
Good morning.
Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm sorry I'm late. Are we looking at the,
we're looking at the executive session minutes.
okay.
We already did the others. No changes.
But Bob is shutting off an alarm.
I heard him say that.
Come on, Nellie, go, 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 go.
So are we all? Bob, do you want us to postpone that set of minutes until next month?
Think so. No, I'm okay. I mean, the final thing is not, that's not the final.
No, it's not.
Get that. So I'm not too worried. I had just some differences, but it's not that much.
Okay, all right. So shall we accept these minutes?
Yes.
Okay. May
Yeah.
I have a, would somebody move that we
I'll
accept
move.
these minutes, please?
I
All
move
in
we
favor?
accept the minutes.
I,
Bye.
Okay, good. All right. I realized this morning that there's a tiny error on the treasurer's report, and that is the silent fund. Down in the bottom half where it says receipts and gifts, rather than silent fund 0, it's 1, because we received the $7,000 that we requested from the trustees of town donations. So just put a little
Okay.
1 there.
Where are we putting the one?
On the treasurer's report,
Yeah,
bottom half,
okay.
silent fund underneath the receipts and
Okay.
gifts for the current month.
Got
It
it.
should be a 1 rather than a 0.
Okay.
And Other than that, we did not, no checks got written this month, as I mentioned to you when I sent this out. But we did receive 3 gifts. And I don't know the history behind them. They were names that didn't mean a thing to me. But anyway, we had some very generous gifts. One was 7,000 for Hugh Cargill.
Wow.
Right,
Judy,
yes.
if we have, oh shoot, I just lost it. If we have to add a 1 in that column, doesn't the one a few columns beyond there become 6 instead of
Oh,
5?
you're right.
Mhm.
No, 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 no. No, the receipts and gifts is a completely separate, it's a separate entity. It doesn't get carried forward. It's just a monthly,
It doesn't count in the awards section? Okay,
no, it's,
all right, thank you.
because it's a gift. Okay. Any questions about the, I'll tell you who gave us the gifts. See if any of you recognize it. The Lindsay Foundation.
Oh, I think I have a clue who that is.
Okay,
and
The
I'll let you
John-
know.
John Langan.
Yeah, I know him. He actually
That's your
called. them.
friend?
Yeah, that's the one that called in. He
Okay,
couldn't donate it, but he finally found a way. So there it
Great.
is.
okay. And then there was another gift of $50, but very pleasant surprise.
Wow.
Well, I think I know the donor for the Lindsay Foundation, but I want to reconfirm that before I
Yeah,
give the
don't.
name.
If they give it through their foundation, they probably don't want it publicized who their name is.
Right, but I mean, I know who it is.
That's great.
Yeah,
I just thought it would be nice if, you could thank them. We will be sending letters out, thanking them also for the gifts.
yeah. Well, I think I'll do it personally.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions about the treasurer's report? All right, can I hear a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
Accept the treasurer's report as read.
All in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Next item is the silent fund update.
Judy,
Gemini-
yeah, can I go back to the treasurer's report for a minute? Because you said we got 7,500 from the town, but here it says
No, it's 7,000.
7,000, excuse me, not
7,000.
just 7,000. Okay, I misheard. Great, thanks.
And it's not from the town, it's from our trust.
From our trust, yeah.
We just can't use it all.
Yeah.
On the silent fund, I just have some numbers. Jim and I are taking care of and doing the envelopes tomorrow morning. And we will start distributing them. I'll get them over to Bonnie and to the schools and Council on Aging and the Housing Authority, either tomorrow or Thursday. And I just have some comparison numbers for you. In 2019, we had 110 children receive gifts from the Silent Fund and 32 adults. And 2020,
Wait a minute, you froze a minute, so I only got 110 children.
110 children and 32 adults.
Thank you.
And 2020, we had 147 children nominated and will receive gifts. So that's an increase of 37 kids. And we had 6 more adults nominated than we did last year.
38, okay.
Okay, and just for fun, I'll give you the more numbers. We're handing out $8,820 for children and $1,900 for adults.
Can you repeat the children's number again, please?
Sure, 8,820,
Thank you.
which is, you don't need to write this down, 440, we're getting 441 $20 bills and, oh, that's it, 421.
So that's really over $10,000.
It's 11, it's Total is 10,720.
And what did we have in the fund to do to provide this?
Oh, we had money left over from the summer camperships.
Oh, great. Yeah. Okay, good.
So, and we will have money left over from this also to use for the summer camperships if the camps are open. So,
Good.
any questions on that? All the envelopes are addressed, ready to be stuffed.
Good job, Judy.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And
Although I
Jim,
have to say, I enjoyed doing that last year. So I kind
Yeah.
of missed that
I-
opportunity.
I agree with you. It's just too bad we couldn't do it this year. Definitely next year. We'll all get our vaccinations, I'm assuming.
well, I'm not surprised there are a lot more people this year.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not at all surprised.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
And I'm pleased that the schools seem to really respond this year, and they're already asking Bonnie when they're coming out, when they're getting the envelopes. So I will definitely make sure that they get them by Thursday, if not tomorrow.
Terrific.
Okay, anything else on that? Do we want to do the job description on the clerk? Or do we want
Sure.
to get that out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay,
I recommend, because, we're gonna have, Dean is probably gonna add some more clauses to that job description.
okay, all right. So I sent out, again, the latest iteration of the job description for the clerk. Did everybody get a chance to check it out?
Did it change over I
No.
didn't. No,
It didn't
okay.
change. I just sent it out because
Yeah.
I tend to think people misplace papers or didn't print it out, or, just as a reminder. Cover all my bases.
Good.
I think she did a very good, excellent job on that, Dina.
Oh, thank you. I will say, most of it is the open meeting law. I mean, most of it is really in the open meeting law. So
Yes. But I like having it easily accessible.
Yeah.
So I'm quite sure Dina's following every last line of it.
We know that.
So do we just, is there any discussion on this? Or can we put this baby to bed?
Mhm.
Can I hear might as well have a motion and say, this is it.
I
Oh, in
move
the
that we
files.
accept the document, basic duties of the clerk as prepared by our current clerk, Dina Whitfield.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
I,
Thank
Okay.
you.
I think that's really the end of it. You all got a copy of the Town of Concord Social Services resources put
Yeah.
together by Bonnie.
right.
Yeah.
Did we miss anything? Did you notice any major?
There's one thing that was not in there, and that I'm aware of it this month because of one of our new clients, and that is Veterans Affairs is not there, and it is a resource for people. We had someone just move to town who actually came to us through the Department of Veteran Affairs, Dick Krug. So that might be useful.
So how did Dick, how did Dick get the name?
Well, this person moved to Concord and is a veteran and had lived various places and was told to go to the Veterans Affairs at the townhouse. Dick Krug answered the call, and I talked to Dick at length about the client. And so he does get referrals like that, which he actually enjoys because he goes out and meets with them and follows them forever. So it's an important resource for veterans in their, in their later years who move here. So
Okay.
that's my one suggestion, that we include that.
So I'll get Bonnie to add that
Yeah,
to her list.
Right.
And then what should we
That
do with
was
this
not
now
a-
that we have it?
What,
I had another comment. I don't think it was like a complete list of the town. Like Bonnie has a different list, I believe, that has many more services on it, not from her, but from the town. And I think this was only mainly from her side, right? Is that the way I remember the
Well,
list?
From her
Like,
side.
is the, yeah, in other words, the social services side, but was it Council on Aging in there?
no, the Council on Aging is not in there.
But I'm just wondering if there's like, that's what, I think the town sponsors, but I'm wondering if we could get a list to include other, so like if somebody calls like the intake person, I know Lucy knows everything going on in town, but I have no clue. So, is what, other services available other than, through Bonnie. But I think she's a good primary person contact, so.
I had the same question. In the first section, it has the Council on Aging and it has the community chest information, but I was curious about whether they should be listed on their own as well. Or if there are others.
What do you mean in the first?
The first section, Community Services Coordinator, it has, it was established as a grant from the Concord Carlisle Community Chest, and so I wondered, should that be in here? And then it says 60 years or older should contact Concord Council on Aging. Wondered if that should be in here. So I had the same a little, I guess a little bit different, but a similar question.
I don't know whether the community chest is something that a person can contact directly for aid.
Right,
I think they probably have to go through another, either
a
the.
program that the chest supports. Yep.
Yeah. So I think,
Likewise, I don't think we should have St. Vincent de Paul on there because that's really a church. I mean, it's not the town, so
Yes.
it's not a town function.
I don't see St. Vincent de Paul.
No, they're not on there, but if you were thinking about all the sources of aid for people, it would be much, much longer, but I think we don't put that in there.
And what about,
I-
Concord Council on Aging is such an important part of the town. I think it should have more than just one sentence and a phone
I
number.
agree with
I
you.
agree,
Yeah.
yeah. And then what about the programs through the assessors for tax?
Tax relief. I think
Uh-huh.
everybody gets that information annually. I think it's coming out fairly soon. If it hasn't already, the assessors send it out.
Oh, so, okay. And I still feel like it's a town support. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It might still be worth
What-
listing it here.
Yeah, just, I know, I'm pretty sure Bonnie has a list like that includes like oven tables, St. Vincent de Paul on her own. In other words, somewhere to guide somebody else, not only from the town, but other services available.
Right.
So my point was, maybe if we had like a more comprehensive list or something. And like I said, Lucy probably knows like 99% of what's available in the town, and
Our-
Gina, you're like an
Our-
overall list that,
The request that I passed on to Bonnie was that we wanted a simple one sheet, both sides list. So she was putting together the ones that she thinks are most helpful. We can we've got a couple here. The tax relief, that's a good one. Although the tax relief is for seniors only. But we could put in tax relief, the one that your program, Bob.
yeah.
And then Veterans
Yeah.
Affairs and Council on Aging, all of those are important in the town and should be added, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Uh,
tax relief is also for farmers, which is an important part of our communities, making it
know that.
possible. Yeah, well, it's a different approach to tax relief, which is the chapter, the state's, it's like chapter 61A and 61B ways to provide relief if you're using the land for a specific purpose. So it allows farmers to actually live and make a living in our town.
Does
because
that
of-
mean, is that run by the assessor's office?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
so like the Shimonis around the corner from me one year forgot to file their paperwork and ended up paying the full taxes on all that land. And it was, it kind of turned into something that the town would do to check in with them annually, make sure that they were okay, that they were filing the paperwork they needed to get the discount on their taxes.
Maybe I should talk with the assessors and see if there are any other programs like that to add
Okay,
the assessors. Okay, do we want to put this off for a month and look at it and think about if there are any other additions?
Yeah.
yes,
Shall we do that? Okay, these are really good ideas.
this is great. I'm very excited about this one sheet.
Yeah, it could be very helpful. And then we have to decide how we want to distribute this besides putting it on the town's website. Okay, I think that's the last thing on the agenda. We'll definitely put that on for next month. Anything else anybody wants to discuss? Nope. Can I hear?
Make a motion to
motion.
adjourn to executive session for the purpose of discussing individuals or families seeking assistance, of which would be a violation of privacy.
Looks like it's at 9:55.
Second.
I have a question about this. So, the executive session, can we go into it right away or do we have to wait till 10:30 because that's the posted
No.
time?
No, we don't.
Nobody watches this.
Yep, I know, I just was a
No, we don't.
technicality. Okay,
But we
So-
should disconnect because Jane might join us and she's not invited to the executive session.
Yeah.
And it's a different link.
We have a separate link.
Yes.
yeah,
So-
I'm looking for that actually. It came in a separate email.
December 1st, I think, from Jeremy. So if you can sort by Jeremy's name or,
And it says agenda.
And it does say 10:30 for the executive
I don't know
session.
why it says that, but it doesn't really make any difference.
Agenda,
Maybe he thought we were going to have a long meeting.
You have to
A
set
lot
it
of
as
controversy.
you have to set it as a start time for some time. So 10:30 was the safe guess, but yeah, we can enter right away.
okay,
So
yep, I found it. So
Okay,
see you all in a
So-
few minutes.
yeah, just
I-
give us a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I need some time.